Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming. We have several members. We're going to do things different as we involve with the tradition here at Fitchburg PD on promotional ceremonies. I'd like Deputy Chief Matt Leahy to come forward. Lieutenant Ed Hardwick, come on up. We got to do this together. All right. Also want to acknowledge some of the people that are in the audience. I don't see, let's see, it's been a busy morning. I don't see the mayor here today. I see, is the mayor here? No? Yes. Pardon? Yes. City Administrator Chad Brecklin, thank you for coming. We also have our mental health chaplain. Thank you for coming. We have also police and fire commissioners. Can you all stand up or I want to see you? Thank you all very much for showing. I've got to get the mic. I can't walk around. I'm sorry about this. Thank you all very much for coming. I want to talk. Chingao, can I say that? Thank you all very much for coming. I want to talk a little bit more about the importance of what this position is. I happen to have some long travels during the past week, finishing up a certification that I needed for being chief of police. It was the National Executive Institute. So I finished my week, and as I sat in the class and we discussed what leadership is in policing today, what it means. There's some things that I've seen in now my 28-year career in law enforcement that I want to express, and it's important to a promotion. I've already had these words with Andrew, so he's going to hear them again. What does it take to move up the ranks and own such a responsibility? And within the organization that you work for, what does that mean? We're all brought up well, many of us are brought up to take care of our families, take care of our health, to keep in our faith, medically to take care of yourself. But as you move up in ranks, it means that you have to be selfish to that, because you have to be selfless for the organization that you're going to be working for, and adding that added responsibility that's going to come your way to get the job done. So it's going to be time away from family. You might not be able to make it to church because you're answering the calls, if you are a person of faith, which many of us are. Or, I can't make it to the gym. I may not be able to make it to my child's football game, soccer game, or for out here in Fitchburg, pickleball, right? I might not be able to make those things, those events, because we're out here serving the community, serving our organization. But it's important to have people like you, Drew, to take these positions and own that. Because if we're not here, who else is going to take that position? Every position within the organization, and there's a reason why we ask for extra positions, is to be able to have that work-life balance. But if one of us fails, it impacts the organization. If one of us can't make it, it impacts the organization. I like to relate some of the things that we do here to football. If that lineman, that center, does not hike the ball, the play never gets off the ground. Yet we reward one person nowadays. We become so selfish in life that we reward the quarterback. But if that lineman doesn't hike the ball, the play never gets off. Defensively, if each of those positions don't do their job, what happens? And when we lose, we're easy to blame special teams. We're easy to blame the kicker if that field goal wasn't made yesterday. We're easy to blame the specific person. But at the end of the day, our success comes from everybody doing their job. Drew, you're going to be expected to do a lot of things. The responsibilities only get harder, Your attention to detail, your attention to others is going to become more important. And we passed this position to say, are you ready for it? I think several of us asked that question, are you ready for it? I think you're ready for it. I think Ned will say you're ready for it. More importantly, Matt will say you're ready for it. So we want to welcome you to the position of lieutenant for the Fitchburg Police Department and wish you nothing but the best. God bless you and thank you all.
Hello, welcome. We'll have you stand over there. We're going to have you take your oath. So I'll ask that you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please state your name.
I, Andrew McCarthy,
Who have been appointed to the office of Police Lieutenant
who has been appointed to the office of Police Lieutenant
in the city of Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin,
in the city of Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Wisconsin,
and the Constitution of the state of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully discharge the duties of said office,
and will faithfully
discharge the
duties of said office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like you to sign your oath, please.
Would you like to pin the badge first?
My wife.
Matt, Nettie, Mike's yours. Come on up. Anything you'd like to say?
Drew, do you have anything you want to say?
I'll follow.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. I guess to echo the words of the chief, welcome to a different level in your expectations towards the department. I'm sure you're going to be successful, and I'm sure everybody's going to welcome you to the command staff and your new role and responsibility, and everybody knows that there's a period of time where you kind of have to shed away the sergeant rank to a certain extent before you can get fully comfortable, and we're here to help you into that new role. So welcome.
Well, thank you.
Ned.
Welcome to the team, Drew.
Thanks. So about 20 minutes ago, I was reminded I was probably going to be standing in front of a group of people to say something, so I don't think I've stood in front of a microphone since probably 7th grade student council, so we're just going to see how this goes. I'm very honored to be able to take the position on, and like Chief said, there's a lot of responsibility that's going to come with this position, and none of that is lost on me. It was actually one of the hardest things to take into consideration when even applying for the position. There's so many facets of the department that rely on the coordination of this position, and I certainly wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have the family in place to support me. One of the reasons I've been so successful here is from my mom, my wife, and others who have been able to allow me the extra time at the department responding to calls and whatnot, and that's not going to go anywhere. But above that, the hardest part is recognizing that rather than having 4 to 8 people on any given day relying on me to help them out on general calls, it's 80 to 90% of the department. It's all the officers, detectives, the records staff, the dispatchers are going to be relying on me to help coordinate. So I've got a lot of responsibility. I'm going to take it on the best I can and We'll talk about how long that window is of grace I have moving from one role to the other, but I'm definitely very proud of this moment, and I'm going to do everything I can to serve the department and the city the best that I can. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you all very much for coming. Just some added pieces. We don't stick around here much, but it's for Andrew to stick around here and take photos. And for all of you that like to congratulate him, come on up and have a few moments with Andrew. It's his day. So thank you very much. Again, good luck to you. God bless you. Can't wait for you to get started with the team. You all, thank you very much.